Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Bodyguard. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. You just need 3 chords to get through this song. I'll talk over what they are, and then I'll talk about how to strum as well as the structure of the song. So the first chord that we need is an E minor chord. E minor is an open E string, 2-2 on the A and D strings, and then 0 on the remaining strings. So that's the first of the 3 chords we need. The second chord is a D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. And the last chord we need is what we call an A sus2 chord. 0 on the A string, 2-2 on the D and G strings, 0-0 on the B and E. And believe it or not, those 3 songs are going to get you through the full song. So what we do is we share a bar between E minor and D, and then we go to an A sus2 chord for a full bar. So I'm just going to loop it around slowly, then we'll talk about how I'm strumming it. So for the E minor, I'm giving it a couple of big strums, kind of 2 downstrokes. Then I'm going to D major. Then I'm giving it a quick down and up there. And then I'm using anticipation. I'm bringing in the A sus2 chord a little bit earlier and padding it out. So to slowly play through that, we have Now, technically, that will get you through the full song. However, there are a couple of small differences that just get in the way and that they use to change up the song. So let's talk through that now. And it's worth mentioning that all of these changes are over on Patreon. There's a handy PDF you can get which has the chords and the lyrics matched up, as well as a full-on chord chart, so you can follow it along exactly. It saves you from writing out and potentially making a mistake. So what happens is, there is the introduction where there's no vocals. We have E minor, D and A sus2. Play through that a couple of times. Then we get into the verse. Now you're going to play those chords again 7 times. Then on the 8th time, what we do is we stay on that A sus2. So I'm going to pretend it's the 8th time round the verse now and play E minor, D, A sus2, then A sus2 again. And then at that point, I lead into the next part, which is like a pre-chorus part. Now, just looking over to my notes, most sections have 7 times round those chords, and then an 8th time with an extra A sus2. But like I said, over on Patreon, you can get the PDF. So yeah, you don't have to worry about remembering all of that. You just follow it along. However, there is another difference that we have to be careful of. In the second verse, which starts at roughly the 1 minute 52 mark of the video, of the song, we have 7 times round those chords. However, on the 8th time round, we play the E minor to D, and then we stop for 2 bars. We don't play anything, so that A sus2 just goes away, don't do anything, and that's the second verse. Now, other than that, we're just looping around those chords quite a lot. There is a guitar solo later on, which is slightly out of the scope for this video. I'm just focusing on the chords to play along to the track or to sing along with it. So yeah, maybe if you are interested in learning the guitar solo, leave a comment in the description below. However, when you run through that for the guitar solo, you just follow the same chords, and then there's a last part where there's a solo and the vocals. Just keep going with it, and then eventually you finish on the A sus2. And if you like to end it, E minor will get the job done. So there we go, that will get you to the end of the song. So if you are interested in getting the chord charts for this, as well as the chords and the lyrics matching up, do head on over to Patreon, just a couple of dollars. Links are in the description for it. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons, so the moment this video goes live, they will get the content that I've just mentioned straight away. So thanks to them, and thanks to you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.